blow up on TikTok in 2025? Whether you're just starting out or you want to take your content to the next level, in today's video we're going to be breaking down all the latest strategies, trends and hacks to grow your TikTok page from 0 to 100k in 2025. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Matilda. Welcome back to the Picsart channel. Today we're going to be focusing on a new episode on our how to grow your social media pages in 2025. We're going to be talking about TikTok, and I'm going to be breaking down every single tip and hack TikTok has given, creators have given, and anything that I've noticed on my own pages to help you grow this year. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about engagement. This is essentially going to be the #1 metric that's going to get TikTok to push your videos out more or actually hide them from people's Explore and For You pages. What are the things that we are looking for? We're looking for a good watch time, likes and comments, but most importantly, we're looking for shares and saves. Specifically saves that go externally outside of an app. You might notice that when you go on TikTok and you see a video that you like, you have the option to copy link or share to an external app. This is going to be your most essential metric because essentially TikTok is going to register this as you being a user that's going to get other people from different apps to go into TikTok, as opposed to just being a user where people are scrolling already on TikTok through their For You page and they see your video and they like it, maybe they save it, share it on to their friends, but all within the app. That's not as valuable as somebody externally coming into TikTok that wasn't already using it before. But before you even get to the content of your video, how do you actually get people to watch on? And this is when a hook comes in. There are different types of hooks. You can have a vocal hook, and this is, for example, me going, "Don't scroll," or "This is a hack that I wish I knew my whole life." Things like this, if you're scrolling through TikTok, is going to capture the viewer's attention and it's going to make them want to watch on. Other hooks include you saying what the video is about right away, because people don't want to sit through 15 seconds of you talking about something completely unrelated for you to get to the point of the video. I'm sure if you have been on TikTok for any time, you have noticed these, but as people are getting more and more used to hooks and things like that, we're moving away from vocal hooks and instead towards visual hooks. There are a lot of examples of how you can use a visual hook, like for example a video like this one,
if you really want to better understand yourself,
or a video like this one. Use a mixture of graphics and cinematography to intrigue the viewer. What if you've already filmed your video and you didn't really consider this before you filmed it? Fear not. I'm gonna give you an example of how I spice up my videos after I filmed them. So for example, I have this video, it's just a little cafe vlog. I can go ahead and just add text on TikTok, but what's gonna stand out more is using cute little graphics. So I'm gonna go over on Picsart, and this is very quickly how I made this. I'm gonna go over on Picsart and I'm getting a shape. In this case, I added a little bit of a paper texture because I wanted it to look like a sticker. And I had these little drawings that I made on my notebook, and I'm just taking a picture of it, importing them onto Picsart, clicking removing background, and then I'm gonna mess a little bit around with the adjustments so that it looks less like I've just taken a picture of my notebook. So then I'm gonna go over on the video editor portion of Picsart, and I'm just gonna import it, mess around with a little animation so that it gives you this. Let's talk about content strategies and the different types of contents that you can post on TikTok. #1 is super short videos. Recently on TikTok, that it's becoming a little bit more like Instagram, where people are making really short videos, maybe like 10 to 15 second clips. They're not going to put up too much information on the video, but they're going to actually tell you to look at the caption. And this is basically just going to mean that it increases the watch time, and it's going to push out to the video and the algorithm as people are trying to read the caption and the video keeps playing. Similarly, I've seen a lot of people use smaller text instead of bigger text, so it takes longer for people to read. Completely opposite of that, super large increase as well on storytelling videos. And this is really good, like for example, if you have a brand that focuses on like makeup products, for example, you can post a video of you doing like a story time get ready with me while you're showcasing your products, but you're telling an engaging and entertaining story. So people are engaged in the story, they're watching your video all the way through because they want to know what happens, but they're also being subtly advertised to. The last thing that I've also seen a big increase on is stitching and duetting. An example that you can use this to market your brand, and let's use the same makeup example. You see a video of a girl on your For You page talking about how the mascara she uses always smudges after 1 hour of using. If you have a makeup brand, for example, you can take this opportunity to stitch her video and showcase your product that doesn't do that. And this is a great way to capture people's attentions, because especially if the first video already did pretty well, people might recognize it, or people might just relate to that struggle and they'll keep watching, and then you provide them with a solution. Now, let's talk about the content strategy posting for TikTok. Any platform, you have to be very regular with your uploading schedule. This doesn't mean that you have to post every single day, but it means that you have to post preferably 3 videos per week. Looking at what time zones your audience of followers are already in, you can see when they're most active, and this is going to give you a guideline on when to post. So if you post on times that these people that already follow you are more active, the likelihood of them seeing your video on their following page or even on their For You page is going to be so much higher. Probably going to like it, and then the TikTok algorithm is going to pick that up and post it instead of you posting it at like 2 a.m. Then nobody's awake to actively engage with it, which means that the TikTok algorithm is probably not going to boost it as much. Very quickly, we touch on this on every single one of our videos, but talking about SEO, again, TikTok's really moving away from hashtags, and it's more about the SEO that you use throughout your video. So this is the text that's in your caption, the text that's on your screen. It's also going to pick up the words used in your comments. So if a lot of people are commenting about one thing that's not necessarily to do with your video, the algorithm is going to start picking up that video to be in the category of the comments. And you can still use hashtags if you find that beneficial towards you. Just stay away from using hashtags that are super overpopulated, things like FYP, things like hashtag trending. These are getting flooded with thousands and thousands and thousands of posts per hour. Really no point in you using it as well. You're just making yourself harder to be discovered, whereas you can use a hashtag that's much more niche-er, but it fits more towards the topic of your video. So I hope, having said all of that, again, it was very helpful and that you can start taking some of these lessons to use on your own TikTok accounts to help you grow in 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can follow us on our own TikTok page and on Instagram and on X. We're on everything at Picsart. And if you don't want to follow us on there, that's fine, but I'll see you next week. Bye!